I got into music when I was about 14 years old, and basically my dad taught me a couple of chords, and from there it just springed into where I am now.
From walking home, I'm talking loads. To seeing shows in evening clothes with you. From lover's touch and getting drunk, to staying up and waking up with you.
The hope for my music is just to touch people.
Now we're slipping at the edge, holding something we don't need.
Growing up in Zimbabwe and doing music in Zimbabwe has always been such an inspiration in my life.
So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you and I be me?
Walked into studio and I just decided I really want to do a James Bay song. So I did Move Together. It's been on my heart, it's been on my mind for the last 3 weeks, been listening to it over and over again. And I just felt really led to do that song. It's got such great lyrics and it tells such a great story, especially at this moment in my life and this time.
And how we gonna move together? Just come closer. If we don't move together, just come closer.
Inspiration for my original stuff comes from everything. I would say a lot of the relationships I've been in, I've not been in many, but just like situations, whether it's a girl, it's a family member, it's a situation I've seen in people, I relate my songs to that. So I try to relate it to other people, and when I write songs, I'm starting to learn how to write based on other people's feelings, and I try to put myself in their shoes and where they're coming from in life. And yeah, the first music video I did was True. I did it in 2012. The next song I did was Missing the Sun with Chris Taylor, and that was just such a good song. We wrote that song about Zim. The next music video I released is an original song I wrote called Away, a very meaningful song. Unfortunately, one of my dearest friends committed suicide, and the song basically talks about from the moment where I met her to the moment where she passed away. Never Too Late. That's a song. But yeah, the song is basically just talking about how it's never too late to love a person, and there are real gentlemen out in the world.
Too late to love me, it's never too late, too late, too late.
In My Arms is an original song I wrote and featured a rapper, 10 Diamond from Zimbabwe, one of the greatest rappers in Zimbabwe.
In the beginning there was one Adam and one Eve, one apple and one Eden, one reason that he made us to last for all seasons, to bind and remind us what we all need.
It's an original song I wrote in Cape Town, actually. It's about Africa. It's about bringing love and peace and serenity into the streets in Africa. And like the chorus says, there's got to be a little bit of loving in the streets. There's got to be perfect harmony and perfect serenity. And I do believe this world, not Africa specifically, but the world needs that. They need peace, it needs love, it needs a lot of harmony, and it needs a different outlook on life. So I think when I wrote that song, I was actually sitting in Cape Town, and I was looking down over the streets, and I was just like, this world is so beautiful, but it's so broken. And that's why I just thought, it needs love. And that's how I came up with City Streets.
There's got to be a little bit of loving in the streets. There's got to be serenity.
Yeah, I just want to take the time out to say thank you. Thank you to, first and foremost, my family, my dad, for being so supportive and just dropping everything, coming to Joburg for a week and just recording in this beautiful studio, and just everything has just been basically my dad. So thank you so much for being so supportive. I know many musicians don't have the support of their family and their parents, so really thank you so much to my mother for instilling values in me that I could never ever replace by anyone. She's given me a mind of hers, and just being humble and just being relentless in what I do, but also remembering my roots and remembering where I came from. And my sister for being my inspiration. She was actually my biggest inspiration in music, and she still is. She's got the most incredible voice, and she's a fantastic performer, dancer, singer. She does everything. And yeah, thank you so much for being an inspiration to me and always making me want to better myself in music, and that's got me to where I am today. And obviously I can't give a shout out to everyone else. I don't have so much time. I don't have too much time on me, but to my family, to friends, everyone who supports me, everyone who follows me, who shares my stuff, who listens to my stuff, buys my CDs, watches my YouTube videos. Really, you'll never understand how much it means to me. It truly does mean so much. So thank you guys so much, and hopefully I can repay you someday with a hug. I don't know, something, my CD, joy through the music that I bring to you guys. So thank you guys so much for your time, your effort, your love that you have for my music, and for pushing me and making me realize there are people who want you to succeed in life. So thank you guys so much.
I know